Stop waiting for the perfect time. Start now. Let me be real with you. The perfect time you're waiting for will never come. You're telling yourself, I'll start when I'm ready. I'll start when things calm down. I'll start when I have more energy, more money, more time. But deep down, you know the truth. Life will always be messy. There will always be bills, stress, family problems, or doubts pulling at you. Think about it. How many times have you delayed something important, and then months or even years passed? Maybe you wanted to start working out or learn a new skill, or finally chase that dream. And yet the perfect moment never showed up. It's because it doesn't exist. Here's what does exist. Today, right now. The small choice you can make in this exact moment. Maybe it's a 5-minute workout. Maybe it's writing one page. Maybe it's saving your first dollar. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to begin. The truth is, starting messy is always better than not starting at all. You don't need to be ready. You just need to be willing. So stop waiting. Take the first step today. Even if it's small, even if it's imperfect, this moment you're in right now, that's your perfect time. Small daily steps beat random big efforts. Let me tell you something powerful. Success doesn't come from one giant move. It comes from tiny steps you repeat every single day. Think about brushing your teeth. Doing it once a month won't help, right? But doing it every day, even though it takes just 2 minutes, keeps your smile strong for life. That's how goals work too. Too many people wait for a big burst of energy. They push hard for a week, then burn out and stop. It seems like sprinting for 5 minutes in a marathon. You'll get tired before the race even begins. The real winners? They pace themselves. They focus on steady, daily actions that look small in the moment but create massive change over time. Imagine writing just 1 page a day. In a year, you'd have a whole book, or saving a few dollars each week. Before you know it, you've built a habit that grows into financial freedom. Small daily steps don't just build progress. They build discipline, confidence, and momentum. Here's the truth. Small things done daily become big results eventually. So stop underestimating what a little action today can do for your future. Start small. Stay consistent. Let those steps add up, because in the end, it's the steady walker who always outruns the sprinter. Consistency builds trust with yourself. Here is something people don't talk about enough. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you lose trust in you. And that hurts more than breaking trust with anyone else. Think about it. How many times have you said, I'll wake up early tomorrow, but hit snooze instead? Or promised yourself you'd start eating better, only to give in after 2 days? Each time, a little voice in your head whispers, see, you can't count on yourself. That voice is heavy. It makes you doubt your own power. But here's the good news. You can flip that script. Every time you show up, even in small ways, you prove to yourself that your word matters. You build self-respect brick by brick, and once you trust yourself, nothing can shake you. Think about it like a friendship. If a friend always cancels on you, do you trust them? Probably not. But if they show up every time they say they will, that trust grows strong. The same rule applies to you and your own life. So start small. Keep one promise to yourself today, then do it again tomorrow. Over time, your trust in yourself will be unbreakable. And when you trust yourself, you become unstoppable. Discipline matters more than motivation. Let's be honest, motivation is overrated. It feels amazing when it's there, but it never lasts. Some days you'll wake up fired up, ready to take on the world. Other days, you won't even feel like getting out of bed. That's life. If you rely only on motivation, you'll always stop when things get tough. But discipline is different. Discipline is the voice that says, I don't feel like it, but I'll do it anyway. And that voice is the one that changes everything. Think about athletes. Do you really think they're excited to train every single day? Of course not. But they show up anyway. Why? Because they know that consistency, not moods, creates results. Or take something simple, brushing your teeth. You don't wake up motivated to brush them. You just do it because it's a habit. That's discipline in action. Motivation might start your journey, but discipline is what gets you to the finish line. When you build discipline, you don't wait for the perfect feeling. You act no matter what. So here's the challenge. Stop chasing motivation. Build discipline. Show up today even if you don't feel like it. That single choice will make you stronger than 99% of people. Motivation fades, discipline lasts, and discipline is what will carry you to your goals. Success is hidden in your daily routine. Here's the truth most people miss. Your future isn't decided by one big moment. It's shaped by what you do every single day. Think about it. If you eat junk food every day, you don't notice the damage right away. But give it a year, and it shows. On the flip side, if you move your body daily, even for 10 minutes, those tiny choices add up to strength, energy, and confidence. Success is built the same way. It's not about one huge effort. It's about the habits you repeat when nobody's watching. Waking up early, planning your day, reading instead of scrolling, working on your dream project for just 30 minutes. These small actions look ordinary, but stacked together, they create extraordinary results. Look at anyone you admire, an athlete, an entrepreneur, an artist. Their greatness wasn't born in a single moment. It was carved out in the boring, consistent routines that most people overlook. Your routine is either pushing you closer to your goals or pulling you further away. The good news, you're in control of it. You can choose habits that build the life you want. So ask yourself today, does my routine match my dreams? If not, change it. Because the secret to success is already in your hands. It's hidden in the way you live your day. Show up even when you don't feel like it. Let us be real. There will be days when you want to feel like doing anything. You'll be tired. You'll be stressed. You'll want to quit. And that's exactly when showing up matters the most. Think about it. Anyone can work hard when they feel good. That's easy. The real strength is built on the hard days. The days when every excuse screams at you to stay in bed, skip the gym, or push your goals to tomorrow. Here's the thing. One skipped day often turns into a week, and that week turns into a month. That's how dreams die, not with one big failure, but with tiny decisions to stop showing up. But if you push through, even just a little, you win. Maybe you don't run 5 miles. Maybe you just walk one. Maybe you don't study for 3 hours, but you study for 30 minutes. What matters is that you showed up. You kept the promise to yourself, and that's how momentum is built. Winners aren't the people who feel motivated every day. Winners are the people who show up anyway. So the next time you don't feel like it, remind yourself, this is your chance to prove how strong you are. Show up, do something, because even on your worst day, effort beats excuses. Progress, not perfection, creates real growth. Perfection is a trap. It makes you believe you need everything to be flawless before you can move forward, and that's why so many people never start. Think about a baby learning to walk. They don't wait until they know how to run. They take messy steps, they fall, they stumble, but they keep going. And guess what? That's how they grow strong enough to run one day. You're no different. Too many of us waste time chasing perfection. We say things like, I'll launch this when it's perfect, or I'll try when I know I won't fail. But perfection doesn't exist. Progress does. And progress is what changes your life. Writing one messy page today is better than waiting months for the perfect sentence. Going to the gym for 20 minutes is better than waiting until you can train for 2 hours. Taking one small action today will always beat waiting for the flawless plan that never comes. Growth comes from progress, from learning, adjusting, and improving along the way. So let go of perfection. Celebrate progress. Each step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you're moving closer to your goals. Remember this, perfection is an illusion, but progress is real. And progress is what makes you unstoppable. Your future self is counting on today's actions. Close your eyes for a second and picture yourself 5 years from now. Do you see someone strong, confident, and successful? Or do you see someone stuck in the same place, wishing they had started sooner? That version of you is being shaped right now by the choices you make today. Think about it. If you save a little money today, your future self will thank you. If you take care of your health today, your future self will be stronger. If you learn, grow, and practice today, your future self will be more skilled and more powerful. Every action you take is a gift or a burden to the person you becoming. It's like planting seeds. You don't see the tree right away, but one day the shade, the fruit, the beauty, it all comes from the small seeds you planted long ago. Your future is exactly the same. The hardest truth? If you don't act today, your future self will have to pay the price. Regret is heavy, and regret only grows with time. So ask yourself, what can I do today that my future self will thank me for? Then do it, even if it's small, even if it's uncomfortable, because your future is watching, and it's counting on you to move. Consistency turns ordinary into extraordinary. Here's the truth. Most people aren't born extraordinary. They become extraordinary because they refuse to quit. Think about anyone you admire, athletes, artists, leaders. They weren't always the best. Most of them started as ordinary people just like you and me. What set them apart wasn't luck, talent, or some secret gift. It was consistency. They kept showing up day after day, long after others gave up. Take a simple example, going to the gym. One workout won't change your life, but 3 workouts a week, for a year, that will transform your body and your mind. Writing 1 page doesn't make you an author, but writing 1 page every day for a year gives you a full book. That's the power of consistency. It multiplies small actions into extraordinary results. The truth is, ordinary people quit when it gets boring, hard, or slow. Extraordinary people keep going anyway. And that's why their results look magical from the outside. But it's not magic, it's consistency. So don't underestimate the little things you do daily. Those actions are shaping you. They're building your future. Keep showing up. Keep stacking those small wins. Because when you stay consistent, you don't stay ordinary for long. You turn into something extraordinary. If you don't quit, you can't lose. Let's be real. Life will test you. You'll face setbacks, failures, and moments where everything feels pointless. And in those moments, quitting will feel like the easiest choice. But here's the truth. The only way you truly lose is if you stop trying. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has failed, often more times than you can imagine. Athletes lose games, entrepreneurs go broke, writers get rejected. But they didn't let failure be the end. They kept moving, kept learning, kept showing up. And that's why they eventually won. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Quitting is. Failure is just a lesson. It's feedback, it's part of the process. But the moment you quit, the story ends. And you'll never know how close you were to breaking through. Imagine digging for gold and stopping just inches before you hit it. That's what quitting does. You might be 1 step away from the breakthrough you've been chasing, but you'll never find out if you stop. So hold on. Keep going. Even if it's slow, even if it's messy, even if you feel like you're crawling forward. Because as long as you don't quit, you're still in the fight. And if you're still in the fight, you haven't lost. Remember this. Winners aren't the people who never fail. Winners are the people who refuse to quit.